Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Life Coaching Access, your daily access with professional certified life coaches brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. And Life Coach Philippines is a community of credentialed life coaches offering coaching classes and services worldwide. This community is supported by Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches in the country, and it is located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, Capitolio, Pasig City. Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. So if you want to know more about our coaching classes and services, that we offer worldwide, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. And also, we are excited to invite you. Life Coach Philippines has opened a new season, and we are so excited. So we would like to invite you on our next certification class this coming April 10, 17, and 24. And aside from that, you get a business bootcamp. So do join us. And if you're interested to become a change agent like us, just connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 for assistance. And I am Coach Tin de Joya, and you are watching Relationlift. Your access with me is every Monday at 3 p.m. So for today, we're gonna be talking about the wife burnt out. So please tag your friends in the comment below and invite them to join our conversation. And you may also share this FB Live to your timeline and FB groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So for today, but before that, if this is the first time you're joining me, let me introduce myself. I am Coach Tin de Joya. I am a certified life coach and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. I am a mom of two teenagers, and I am also a mental health advocate. It's because my daughter was diagnosed with clinical depression in early 2018, and that started my journey as a mental health advocate. And as I journey along, I also discovered that I am also one who suffers, although I am not diagnosed clinically, but I do have it. More often, it's a seasonal depression for me. So that started as well why my heart is into mental health. And I was previously an HR practitioner, and I worked for more than a decade in one of the largest BPO in the country until I decided to resign in 2019 and focus more in life coaching. And of course, my mission, I am also a master tribe apprentice builder by Master Coach A, and my mission is to help 1 million women stand up for themselves and see that there is more to life than just being a mom and a wife. So embrace back your identity and womanhood and create a safe, nurturing space for your families and live beautifully, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So if you are that person, let's have a conversation, and I am inviting you to join you in my community. And together, let's create that safe space for our family. So, as an HR practitioner, I was also doing some interviews, and more often, I realized that most of the resumes that we have is just what we see online, and it's not at times fit with the skills that you have. So, if you are someone who is looking for work or wants to transition to another job or get promoted, but it seems that you are not having the chance, take a look at your resume. Maybe there's something that is missing, that is not giving out the best that you have. So if you are interested, we have this done for you resume. Just connect with me at 0917 8064200, and let's have a conversation. Let me help you update your resume, or customize your resume and match your skills to get the job that you want and increase your hireability. So it also includes, if you connect with me and let's work on your resume, you will also have additional package. You will also have additional things that you can enjoy. We have the interview tips, and complimentary coaching session to assist you in your journey. So just message me, take note of the number 0917-806-4200. And as we journey along, as you join me this afternoon, I would like to invite you also to be intentional with your learnings or what you will learn today. I know a lot of you out there, especially those moms, those wives out there. More often, we don't know the emotions that we're feeling when it comes to being burnt out. At times, dinidisregard lang natin yun. So, let's get to know what it is. And if you learn something today and it might help someone you know, do tag them along in the comment below. Or you can also capture the specific picture or capture the specific thoughts and share it in your timeline. And do not forget to use the hashtag pack my bag moment, life coaching access, and hashtag Relationlift, so that it will be easier for us to get connected to you and also do comment and share on the sharings that you will do. Ano ba kasi yung pack my bag moment? Ito yung whenever you attend a workshop or a seminar, there's something that you get out of it and you think parang okay ka na, sulit na yung pag-attend mo, panalo ka na doon. So that's what we call the hashtag pack my bag moment. So we're gonna be talking a lot about the wife burnt out. So as a mom and a wife, at times stress gets the better of us. But before that, hello Coach Lee and hello Coach Glacy. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. We also have Master Coach Yasmin joining. And Coach Nords, thank you so much. So, sabi ko nga, as a mom and a wife, at times, stress gets the better of us. And at times, also, the relationship suffer. It tends to go down the drain. Or it becomes too demanding and taxing na parang may isa ka pang job. Di ba? If you're a working mom, you can relate na busy ka na sa office, tapos pagdating mo sa bahay, parang may isa ka pang work na dapat gawin. And also in the relationship, iba din siyang area that you have to focus on. And at times, it's when the relationship is not working the way you expected it, it seems everything fails, or it seems nothing works out, then it can really lead you to feeling burnt out. So how do you know when you are feeling burnt out in the relationship, and what are the ways that we can prevent it from happening? Every one of us have a different journey in the relationship, diba? And when you start the relationship, it's great, it's always exciting. Parang laging may kilig moments. But as you progress along in the relationship, lalo na pag matagal na kayo, you often tend to go into complacency, or at times parang okay lang, kasama mo siya, sa'yo naman siya umuwi, and the kids are okay. So parang everything is in place. But you are trying to expect more in the relationship kaso hindi mo siya nakukuha. And this often now leads you to feeling na, is there something missing? Or ano pa ba yung dapat kong gawin sa relationship? Or at times, magtatanong ka, ito lang ba talaga ako? In my case, I did come into that space na parang dumating, parang around 6-7 years in the marriage, parang sabi ko, ganito lang ba talaga yung role ko? Ito lang ba talaga yung mga pwede kong gawin? I wanted to do something else. Pero, di ba selfish ako pag ginawa ko yun? So, may mga ganun akong questions. And it was already a phase of burnt out. Pero, kadalasan kasi, burnt out, we commonly see it pag office setting, pag sa work lang. And we haven't really thought na it is possible in the relationship that we have. So, ano ba talaga si burnt out? So, burnt out can easily happen in the relationship. And burnt out can happen in our love lives or work lives. So, parehas. Work and love life, it can happen. So Burnt out means experiencing exhaustion, dwindling motivation, and a loss of interest in something you were once fully engaged in. Parang nawawalan ka ng gana in whatever it is that you have at this time. So that's one of the meaning of burnt out. Another it means feeling empty and mentally exhausted, devoid of motivation and beyond caring. Parang dumadating ka sa point na wala ka ng pakialam. Okay lang. Parang pagod ka na. And there's a feeling of loss or my void in you. And it feels like you were working as hard as you can, and getting nowhere. That gives room to feelings of frustrations, pessimism, and exhaustion. Ito yung ginawa mo na lahat, pero feeling mo wala talaga, wala pa ding patutunguhan, wala pa ding nagiging result. And feeling mo, you get frustrated, you tend to feel so negative, and pagod ka. So, merong ganitong moments sa relation, and not everyone else, hindi naman lahat dumadaan sa ganitong phase, but more often, karamihan dumadaan sa ganitong phase. Kaya lang kasi minsan in denial tayo, ay na sinasabi, hindi, okay lang, baka ako lang talaga yon. But hey, come to think about the relationship. There's nothing wrong acknowledging that feeling. Uh, I think in my case, nung naramdaman ko siya, I tried to look for something that I can do. I tried to look for something that can make me feel whole. Kasi kung lahat nga naman nabigay mo na sa, wala naman pong masama na you give everything to your family, to your kids, to your husband. Kasi role mo naman yun. But in the process, you forgot yourself. Then it's not, you will always have that feeling na there is something missing. That's why you have to be aware, you have to be mindful, and it's okay to acknowledge it. Wala namang masama na i-acknowledge mo yun eh. And if you decide to do something for yourself, it's okay. We always say, you cannot give what you do not have. So start with yourself. Feel yourself first so that it will be easier for you to feel others. Yun naman talaga yung dapat na ginagawa natin as a mom and as a wife. We cannot give love to our children if we do not know how to love ourselves. We cannot give love to our husband if we do not know how to love our husband. So yun yung mga dapat nyo ding i-consider. It's also something that you have to think about. Kasi nga, tao lang naman tayo. Hindi naman talaga madali na you forget or yung pag nakalimutan mo sarili mo, minsan kasi may feeling tayo na we become selfish, but it's not. So start from there. So there are actually two kinds of burnt out. There is what we call physical burnt out, which is commonly indicated by fatigue, which is yung pagod ka. So in physical burnt out, your energy tank is empty. So when you keep exceeding your limit, minsan feeling mo masakit na ulo mo, may muscle pains ka na, neck pain, other discomforts. So physical naman siya eh, madali siyang ma-resolve. However, there is also what we call a mental burnt out. In mental burnt out, it means the energy limit has been reached. So mental struggles easily lead to a vicious circle of problems. And in mental burnt out, these are difficult to be seen or hindi siya madaling makita. Sabi ko nga kanina, di ba, feeling mo lang you're tired. Minsan may hinahanap ka or you question yourself, ito lang ba yun? But after that, tapos isi-set aside mo. But technically, you are already undergoing a mental burnt out. So most common symptoms is at times you feel lethargic, you feel depressed, lalo na kung meron kang depression talaga, it's something. So maybe in my case, pag I am being attacked by that depression, it might be caused by the mental burnt out in the relation. Mostly, relationship, ano siya eh, pag nasa marriage ka, at times it's the responses that you have with your partner or your husband. So it's either you get too emotional, you cry, you get angry easily, and Ito kasi hindi nga siya madaling makita eh. Minsan nga isi-set aside mo lang siya. Pero andun siya, andun naman talaga siya. Minsan lang, ayaw lang talaga nating i-acknowledge. So, I'll give you warning signs on burnt out. How do you know that there's burnt out? And how you can work on it. So, first is, of course, you always feel second in the relationship. Yung madalas kayong nag-aaway kasi nga mas pinipili ng partner mo ang friends. We came to this stage, I think, kami ni Coach Ron. Hello, Leonard. Thank you so much for joining. And hi, Coach Marlon. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. So, ito yung isang common case wherein, di ba, I don't know if, well, it also happens to girls or to wives, but most often it happens to men. So, how do you go about it kung feeling mo laging busy yung husband mo that hindi na nagbibigay ng time for you and for the kids, and nagkakaroon ka ngayon ng parang feeling mo hindi na importante yung relationship, and you feel the discontent and there's like an unmet need. So how to overcome this? Have an awareness of your needs and expectations. Let's do an inventory. List down what are those expectations and needs that you have for yourself and for the relationship. Even guys, you can do this. I know guys also feel burnt out din eh. Yung sa amin ni Coach Sean, both of us have a moment that we felt burnt out in the relationship. So, ito yon. What are the expectations and the needs that you have from each other and how you see it in the family? Take a look, do an inventory, list it out, and then adjust those needs and expectations. Ito ba pwede kong ma-adjust na needs and expectation ko? Ano ba yung pwede kong gawin? So, do it. List down those needs and expectation, and then also take a look at those needs and expectations that you can adjust. Yes, Leonard, connecting. Yeah. Kasi nga, hindi naman talaga babae lang ang nakakaramdam nito. Even guys also feels this. Kaya lang, pag hindi talaga siya na-address sa relationship, it might cause the relationship to really suffer. And then after you adjust those needs and expectations, sorry, yeah, talk it over the rules and priorities. Pag-usapan nyo, uh, ko, ano ba yung rule natin dito? Ano ba yung priorities? Ano ba yung mga pwedeng gawin? So, take a look at how it will flow. And then second is, of course, naghangang ang aking laptop. You start to play the blame game. Pag ito yung isang warning sign, playing the blame game. So what do you have to do? To Hello, everyone. All right, we're back. I'm sorry for earlier. I've got some technical difficulties from my end. So, I took off earlier from the number two warning sign, which is you start to play the blame game, yung madalas kayong magsisihan kung sino ang may kasalanan. And how to work on it or how to maneuver in that specific stage is focus on the need that is not being met. Ano ba kasi yung mga needs? Ano ba yung mga demands sa relationship that's causing you to have those expectations? And then once you are able to identify on the need that is being unmet, think of creative solutions to meet that needs. Huwag nyo nang pag-usapan kung sino yung mali. Ang pag-usapan nyo kung ano ba yung pwede nyo gawin to really start resolving the issue. Ang madalas kasing focus natin minsan, yung kung ano yung naging mali, kung ano yung naging kasalanan, di ba? Most common naman yun because at times we are hurt. And we wanted to justify na because we are hurt, we want the other person to feel na mali ka. Kaso nga, ando na yan. What will it do to the both of you kung yung pa din yung focus, yung pag-aaway at kung sino yung may mali. So, it's more important now to think of creative solutions or ano ba yung mga solusyon na pwede nyong gawin to really resolve the issue. And then, of course, compromise on your schedule. In my case, yung sa amin ni Coach Sean noon, madalas Coach Sean married early in the relationship. So, parang hindi siya nakapagbinata. Tama ba yung term? May ganun. So, he was often going out with friends, even on weekends. Kahit nag-office na siya ng 5 days at late na umuwi, ganun pa din. So, may ganun kaming scenario sa relationship. And when it happened, syempre, you get hurt because you feel hindi importante yung mga bata. And we came into a point na, magsisisihan kayo. Kaya lang nga andyan na siya. So, ano ba yung dapat na resolution? So, maybe one is really check out the schedules that both of you have. Ano ba yung mga demands na yon or needs? And ano ngayon yung schedule para sa mga demands and needs na yun? And then compromise with each other. The third warning sign is at times you lose sight of the big picture. Ano ba yung big picture? Bakit ba kasi kayo nag-asawa? Bakit kayo napunta sa relationship? So paano nyo gustong tingnan yung relationship in the end? So yun yung nawawalang picture pag nandun tayo in the middle of chaos, in the middle of the struggle in the relationship. So how to maneuver? Stop, look up, and choose to expand your focus. Stop ka muna. And then try to look up. Ano nga ba yung issues namin? And then expand your focus. Wag lang kasing nakafocus sa kung ano yung mali, ano ba yung gusto mong mangyari. But take a look also on how the other person feel, how the other person sees it, and what is the focus of that other person. So, parehas kayo. You expand your focus on what is happening between the two of you. Then think of what brought you together, what you love most about your partner, and the worth of the relationship. Balikan nyo ulit yung picture di ba, when you are starting in the relationship, meron kang dream na, magkaanak, tapos magkaroon ng bahay, magkaroon ng ganito, and then we grow old together. But in the relationship as it progress, nawawala yung usapan na yun. Hey, dog. Gumagalaw yung aking monitor kasi the dog is here on my side. Lagi nakabantay eh. So, yun. And that's one of the things that you have to take a look into. Balikan nyo, ano ba yung start ng dream na yon? Bakit ba kayo nag-decide to be together? And then hold on to the vision you have for life and your relationship. So, maganda nga talaga pag may vision ng relationship eh. In the relationship coaching workshop that Pastor Coach A have done, meron part doon that you create a vision for the relationship. Dapat naman talaga para siyang company eh. 'Di ba sa company there are vision, mission, goals. Dapat the relationship should also have that so that merong anchor. Doon naka-anchor yung relationship nyo. Hindi yung basta nyo lang iniiwan or kinakalim kasi hindi nyo talaga alam kung ano yung dulo na gusto nyo makita. Paano nyo ba siya tinitingnan? So, create a vision. So, hold on to that vision that you have for life. If wala pang vision, create it. And then hold on to it for the relationship. That also can help you overcome the burnout. Kasi you're trying to expect something. There's something that you can look forward to. And of course, the fourth is you only talk about what is not working. Huwag kasi tayong mag-focus dun sa mga hindi nag-work sa relationship. Yung mga, mostly, ito yung mali eh. Pero dun kayo nakafocus na dalawa. So, how to maneuver? Step back, take a breather, and turn inward. Atras ka muna. And then, hinga. And then, try to think. Ikaw muna, sa sarili mo, ano bang mga meron? Ano ba yung mga pwede kong gawin? Anong pwede kong baguhin? Paano ko ba siya tinitingnan? So lahat, ikaw muna, do a self-assessment. Then determine what needs are unmet and communicate those needs. So when you are able to take a look at those things, tingnan mo, ano nga ba yung mga needs na unmet sa akin? And then, express, communicate. Hindi kasi pwedeng ini-expect mo yung other person to meet that needs pero you are not verbalizing it. Wala talaga, hindi talaga ka magkakaintindihan. And of course, adjust, choose to delay or adapt. Pwede mong i-adjust, pwede mong i-delay kasi baka wala pa talaga siya. Take a look at your journey as well. Asa na ba ako? Mas madali ba ako mag-mature sa partner ko or mas madali siyang mag-mature? Or paano niya ba ito tinitingnan na sitwasyon? And then you adapt. Ikaw na mismo yung gumawa ng something to be able to blend in for the two of you to have to come into that agreement. And finally, one of the warning signs is you start looking for reasons to leave. This is actually true. In the stage na pares kami burnt out ni Coach Sean noon, we often think na what if maghiwalay na lang taga kami? Kasi parang wala nang nangyayari sa relasyon eh. Parang feeling mo lahat na lang mali. Parang ayaw mo ng gano'n na uuwi kayo tapos pares hindi kayo masaya. So may ganun kaming moment na dalawa. So how we were able to overcome it is we figure out if we were right. Inisip ko muna, tama ba ako or kasi ba tama ba yung mga naiisip ko? Same way with him, tama ba yung mga naiisip niya? So we have to make an assessment if to figure out if both of us are right, and we make a decision to resolve and follow through. Nag-decide kami parehas, let's make it work and let's do some follow-up. So ginawa din namin tong dalawa talaga eh. No one was helping us before eh. Wala kaming kausap na someone who can really tell us what to do. Wala. So parang kami lang. So we came into an agreement, we made a decision, and then we made follow up with each other. And we didn't wait, we didn't negotiate, and we didn't ease into it. We just did it. Walang mga ganon. Yun yung ginawa namin for us to be able to overcome the burnt out that we are feeling in the relationship. So sabi nga, burnt out is when long-term exhaustion meets diminished interest. So pag sobrang pagod ka na, it will really demotivate you. It will really make you less caring, and mawawalan ka ng emotional attachment, which will fuel that burnt out. So take a look at what's happening in the relationship and assess where you are in that relationship and see what's the best thing to do to move forward. So thank you so much, and let me invite you, especially to the moms and wives out there. As a homemaker, at times we should be able to manage how we run our relationship with our husband, our kids, and the household. However, at times things or situations gets the best of us, and we are unable to really create that space for them. So often we come into what we call the drama triangle, wherein there's a persecutor, rescuer, or victim. At times, these are actually the roles that we play in the relationship. So, to get to know more about it and how to manage your emotions and help create a mentally fit environment for our families, I am inviting you to join us in the Mental Health Bootcamp this coming March 27 and 28. Do connect with me so that you will know how you can join us. So we have here learn how life coaching can create a mentally fit environment for you and your relationship. You will also have a live coaching session with Master Coach A for 10 hours for 2 days, and a 90-minute free coaching session with a Master Builder Apprentice. And of course, you get a bonus coaching card, workbooks and journals and planners, and there's a lot. So join us in this mental health boot camp, and together, let's build that tribe. And yes, for those parents out there, guardians, we are inviting you, me and Coach are inviting you to join us in Get Your Kids to Behave coaching session. This is this coming March 28th at 4 p.m. That's a Sunday. So oftentimes we wonder, how many times do we really have to say, to beg, to yell to our kids? Pero ayaw nilang makinig. Common problem to ng parents. Thankfully, hindi talaga namin siya issue sa mga bata. So if you want to know how you can get your kids to behave without you yelling, shouting, or whatever it is that you do, then do join us Childhood and parenting have radically changed in the past few decades. So at times we struggle to communicate with our kids. So get to know how you can communicate with your kids and get them to behave. Connect with me at 0917-806-4200 for information in registering for this workshop. So thank you so much, dude. You can connect with me at 0917-806-4200. You can also like my FB page, Coach Tin de Joya. And of course, I am inviting you if you're a mom, a wife, a woman out there. Let me invite you to join me in Women's Epiphany Coaching Community. This is a community where we empower each other to build that nurturing space for our families. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this afternoon. And as we end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub, the Cup Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, Capitolia, Pasig City. Our coaching hub is open physically from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. only, but virtual operations is 24/7, and we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day and any day of the week. Just connect with Coach Rizal through 0917 for your coaching needs. So thank you for joining me this afternoon. Life Coaching Access will take a quarter break to make room for exciting upgrades. So we'll see you back in July 2021. So laugh, bam, boom. See ya.